My name is Carly Caperchung, and I'm in the Sales and Marketing program at Niagara College. During the duration of this course, I've learned how to use Photoshop and Adobe Premiere. This is where all the learning happens. A little bit about me is that I love taking photos of everything that I do. I think they're a great way to document memories and be able to live through these memories again just by looking at these photos. I think it's very important to keep lots of pictures of the little things in life so that you can always look back and enjoy them. One thing I didn't realize is how much Photoshop can actually help with these photos, because I always thought that just taking a photo was enough. But when you can edit these photos and let them live up to their full potential, it just enhances these pictures so much that these memories are even more vivid for you. When we first started this class, Photoshop was something that I was scared of. We opened it and there were so many different tools to use, and I didn't know how to use any of them. Over the course of this class, I learned how to use some of the tools that are available to me and realized that it wasn't something to be afraid of. It was actually a lot more user-friendly than I thought it would be, and it really helped me editing photos. So I took this photo just at the beginning of the semester when I was still at my lifeguarding job, and you can see in this photo that there's lots of spots that need to be removed on the ground, that the brightness needs to be changed a bit, and I wanted to black out the change rooms a little bit more just so you couldn't see into them. This was the first time that I used the spot healing brush and the stamp tool on Photoshop, and I thought I did a very good job, and I was able to take away all the spots that I wanted gone. This was my finished product, and as you can see, the spots on the ground are gone and the brightness and coloring is a lot better in this one. So when I chose to edit this photo, I didn't think that there was a lot to do for it. I thought it was a really good photo that I took and that it looked really nice. But once I got onto Photoshop and started playing with it, I realized that the coloring needed a lot of help, that the color seemed very dull and it just seemed too gray. So this was my finished product. The cropping could have used some help with this one, but I really liked the way that the colors came together and it really brightened up the photo. I think that the grass in the background needed that extra pop of color. So I think bringing up the brightness and changing the contrast really added to this photo and made it a lot more visually pleasing. When I take a step back and look at the progress I've made during the duration of this course, I'm very proud of myself. I walked into this school thinking that Photoshop was a very scary tool to use, and I quickly learned that that was not true. I've been able to edit photos how I would like them, so that they look how I would like them to look. I think that Photoshop is a great tool to have knowledge of how to use, as it could be useful for not only personal use, but also very useful for businesses and in social media as well. You want to make your pictures look as good as they can so that it draws more attention to your company or your brand. So I think having nicely edited photos that are very visually appealing are a great way to bring some brand awareness into your company. I think in the age of social media that we're on right now, having these photos that are visually aesthetically pleasing really can help further your company. Coming into this course, I didn't realize the amount of tangible life skills that I would learn, so I'm very grateful to be at Niagara College.